Trim most of this. He said we're gonna edit out everything we're talking.
We're gonna edit out everything we got. Everything we got.
I gotta like get in your guys.
Is this gonna be edited out? Most of it, like whenever things seem more fluid is when it's probably when it's gonna begin. So nothing feels so crazy.
Episode.
We don't talk about.
We don't
podcast.
talk about.
We don't talk about the podcast. On the podcast.
This is not happening
This
right
is
now.
not
See
happening.
this? That is not existing. That is that.
Episode
we're just
2.
engaging
There is no
Season
audio.
1.
There is no audio.
Season 1. Episode 1.
Season
Prelude.
How much percentage you got?
On
Let's
my
go
phone?
live on Facebook.
Mine's 46.
That
On
is.
Facebook.
Put it live on
Let me log into
Facebook.
my account. I'll go live on Facebook.
That is.
Let's see if we get.
Hey, let's go live on Twitch.
Down.
With all the fucking PCs.
I'm down. What are we gonna eat,
If Nando's is still open, I'm down for some.
They might close at like 10 or 11. What time is it?
Well, it's
Oh, it's
It's
almost 12.
11:23.
Yeah, okay.
guys? Yeah, I don't know what's gonna be open at like 12 or
Fucking
Or
McDanks.
McDicks.
McDicks.
McDicks is gonna be open.
McDicks. I'm down for some McDick. I want to get a McGangbang.
I want to get McDicks.
I haven't had a McGangbang in so long.
Dude,
fuck is
those
a
bitches,
McGangbang?
you put a fucking, it's like a double, McDouble and a fucking McChicken. You put them together. It sounds grody as fuck, but that shit slaps, bro.
Dude.
When you're poor as fuck and you're hungry, bro, you just fucking munch on one of them. It's game over.
It's like what, like $5 for like the McDouble and like.
Head ass thing. I know it's like.
There used to be like dollar menu. Now it's value
Yeah.
menu, right?
But it's still it's like $1
It's
something.
not
A McDouble.
$1. McGangbang?
A McGangbang's like $3.
For real?
Now. He said.
But do they make it there or do you?
No,
have to
you order McDouble, you order McChicken, and you just
that's a
with your
bullshit.
grimy
No.
ass, you just
They
open it up
have
and
to
just
make
put
the
it there.
McGangbang.
Nah, they'll be like I think someone asked. I remember one time someone was like, dude,
Can I have a
can I have a gangbang? And they're like, I'm sorry, what is that? Like, I'm a gangbang. They were just kind of just like,
So
"Nah,
this isn't
we
a
don't-"
porn.
Yeah, they're like, sir, we don't serve it. Like, you can't just get like a McDouble and a McChicken and slap it together and give me a McGangbang. And they're just like, sir, we don't serve that here. Like, I can get you a McDouble and a chicken.
And you're like, and can you put them together?
It's like,
It's like
can you
arts
put
and
it
crafts.
you put it together?
Just guess on
Extra
the
mac
order.
sauce on the middle bun. Just a lot of mac sauce. Dip it in.
They have are these seeds? They have that in like a fucking sauce container now.
Notice how that. Holy shit.
What are you looking at?
That right there. That is the Willis Tower, guys.
Sears Tower.
Nigga, the
Oh,
Willis.
you're pointing like the weatherman. You're doing
No,
the weatherman
hey,
point.
Push your
The
finger on top.
weatherman.
Just go
Put your
like.
finger on top. Ah!
I'm like the emoji. Stupid.
Random ass man standing right there. That's scary. That is.
He's on his phone.
Oh, I can't see. I don't have glasses.
You have glasses. Oh, I forgot you had glasses.
I'm not wearing them.
I was just riding blind.
Which is the hotel that's haunted?
This is the haunted.
Isn't it Congress?
Isn't it Congress? Or is it the other one?
Which other one?
That one's small as hell.
I forgot what it was. The presidential?
But you can tell.
Presidential.
You can tell where
Maybe, I
the
don't
old
know.
Chicago is
Oh my
here.
god, man.
Because it's all fucking stone and then giant ass city. Architecture, baby.
I have a little story to tell. So, I was here like I think the June 6th. No, not June 6th. July 2nd. We came to Chicago. And then there was this old man on one of those like electric little seats, scooter thingies. He was looking so confused. We felt bad. I felt bad. And I was with my cousin. And then he asked us if we knew where the presidential hotel or something was.
Mm-hmm.
And then this guy was all the way over here where there's like a smoothie bar or something. He was asking us. And then he was like pretty close because basically to get there, all you had to do was just go down on Michigan, which is right there, and then turn left on that one street that's next to it. I think it's Lake. Yeah, on Lake. No, Canal. Basically, we told him how to get there, and I hope he got there. Yeah?
So it's the presidential that's haunted?
No, I don't know.
I forget which was the haunted one.
All of them.
gonna figure out where it is.
I don't.
A homeless guy's gonna take it. I saw one time I was riding the metro, and I was like coming home, and some lady, like some homeless lady, found like a fucking Samsung. She like looked around, and I was gonna pick it up, and then she finessed me. The homeless lady beat me to it. I was like, damn.
She's gonna sell it. She probably sold it. She probably didn't even keep it.
Yeah.
Who knows what she did?
What do you think they sold it for?
Money and then
Drugs.
drugs. Money
Do you
and then
think that
drugs.
they actually sell it for drugs? Because I got like this theory, if you will. Like, what if all these homeless people, all the money that they get, right? They just beg for it, but they got like some sort of homeless economy. You get me? And they all like gather together in some place. They just store their money wherever the fuck that place
But
is.
what would they do with it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they give back to the city. That it's just a theory. It's just a theory.
As I was saying,
I
no.
don't have any evidence, but
A lot of them, well, not like, you can tell which ones are fucking crackheads, but like some people just like buy food with it.
Like when we went to when we went to Chicago with Vinny, that crackhead was hopping the L.
yeah.
He was kind of just like zooming
He
through.
was just like he must.
He was
have
in a
been on
group.
something.
He definitely
because
was on his way to
he
go
was
buy
like-
some coke or something, some heroin.
Nah,
He
you
looked like he was running away.
a lot of them do fucking heroin. Cause that shit fucking puts you out.
Yeah, the sleepers.
How long though?
Heroin?
Yeah.
I don't know. It
So
lasts a
wouldn't that be
couple
out till
hours.
Christmas.
Some heroin will make you last all day, be high all day.
Fentanyl's on the road too.
Fentanyl?
Dude,
That shit puts people like fucking zombies. Like
that put Lil Peep like a zombie.
that didn't
Like
that kill
you?
Mac Miller?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah,
That's what killed Lil Peep and Mac.
fentanyl's fucking synthetic.
I'm sorry. I hope you guys can hear me.
You acknowledged it.
You acknowledge the podcast.
You broke rule one. Restart. Redo.
Nah, shit.
You
Okay,
broke
I'm gonna
rule one.
trim.
He's gonna say it.
7 minutes, dude.
He's gonna say it. He's gonna go. And it just skips over.
Trim that part.
I hope you.
I'll be like, what the fuck?
We play it off. It'll be like nothing happened.
He's just gonna smooth it out. He's gonna put a swear word. He's gonna go. Boop, boop.
That was a long swear.
Just block it out. Oh,
You take off your case.
Best friend.
Spiders. Apparently, I follow fucking Uber facts on fucking Twitter, and apparently,
What the
like
hell is Uber?
Uber facts.
Well, why do they use Uber? Like, what
I
does
don't know.
Uber even mean?
I think Uber is like a German word, isn't it?
Uber for like. Look it up, Jamie.
Jamie Foxx. Who's Jamie Foxx?
Uber. I don't know what Uber is, man.
Uber.
Anyway,
Hey,
you were
Alexa.
looking at Uber facts.
Yeah, and apparently, you like every 6 feet, like, you're within like an area of a spider. Like you can't be more than 6 feet without a spider.
Really?
Nah, that's bullshit. What about it in
Maybe
your
like
car?
city. Maybe if you're in a city, it can't be though.
Look, how many cracks are there in the city? Think about it.
I mean, there's one right there. Who's to say that there isn't another one on one of those benches, like chilling
And in the
back?
bushes,
And, in the
and on the
bushes,
poles,
there's definitely
and on the trash cans behind the thing.
It's amazing.
I don't believe
Even
in
though
spiders.
we've
What?
industrialized this whole area with our city,
And
the
spiders
animals
fuck it
in
up.
Nature still find a way to live and thrive. I'm telling you, Mother Nature takes back something.
I
Yeah.
stopped killing most of the spiders in my house just
Oh,
because
yes.
I don't see any more gnats. Or I don't let any mosquitoes come in the crib, I guess.
Oh, dude, I
anymore.
fuck up flies, bro.
You just smack the fuck out
Dude,
of it.
I fucking kill any fat ass fucking little black ass flies in my house. You just hear, zzz, I'm just like, get the fucking fly spot and I just murk that bitch. My service slow as fuck.
It's okay, we're in Chicago.
She got
What do you have for service?
T-Mobile.
That's fine. Fuck
Hey,
T-Mobile.
it's the uncarrier, bro.
It is. They say America's network or some shit.
America's one of America's largest networks.
Whatever it is. It's not. It may be America's, but it's not a good one.
I mean, it's because fucking Verizon's okay and good, but Verizon's fucking bread. I'd rather have like a shitty okay one that gives me unlimited, rather than pay like bread for fucking Verizon or Sprint. Both them mugs expensive.
To be honest, I don't pay. Well, for prepaid, you don't pay that much in AT&T. When I was
Oh,
on
but
prepaid,
how
I
does-
used to pay like $75 a month. And then I switched it to credit, so now it's like 100.
But that's for one person.
Yeah. But
That's-
the more people you have on it, I guess you can say that the more of a price reduction that you get. Sometimes, depending on like your carrier.
That's still though. Because I feel like 100 is a lot for one person.
I remember I got my ass beat a lot for when I got my first phone. I had like the Sidekick. I got my ass because like the Facebook app was on the thing. Shitty ass Facebook app, and I would be on it.
And use Wi-Fi.
And I would link like the first ever messenger to my text. So I'd get like, oh, like you received a notification from this person. And every time it charged me, and one day they went to like Spring Hill to go pay the bills. And I get a call like, were you using the internet? Were you using like fucking, shit your data? And I was like, no. I was like, I would open it on accident, but I would close it. I don't know if it would like, charge it. I still get PTSD to this day. I was like the ass beating that I was gonna get,
bro.
when my parents got home, dude. I was gonna I got an ass beating.
My parents had a fucking Razor, and me and my brother were just like, oh, there's games on here. But you had to go on like the Wi-Fi or like the internet back then.
Okay.
So you play these shitty ass like fucking Oregon Trail on there, and I'd be playing that. And then my parents are like, why the fuck is the bill $100 more expensive? And we're just like, I didn't know.
Then I would hear my parents arguing with like the phone companies. I didn't use this shit. I need like this extra. Like I didn't fucking. They used to be mad as hell, just trying to like talk them down. And then I think they would like threaten to like never pay the bill. They're just like, I'm just not gonna pay the fucking bill. I don't give a shit. I was like, what the? My dad would just be yelling.
And then they're like, where the fuck are you gonna go, T-Mobile, bitch? And you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went from Sprint to T-Mobile.
Fuck T-Mobile.
Nah, dude, T-Mobile's pretty weird.
Fuck Sprint. I had Sprint. What is Sprint? Who has Sprint anymore?
Sprint doesn't sprint.
All I know is
I
Verizon's
can't
some
say.
fucking bread.
How much is it for
I want the Google Pixel.
for one person?
Oh, I have no fucking clue, but I know like,
With or
people
without credit, maybe you might have like $80, maybe 70.
per person, or for like
For your
one
own
person.
plan, maybe.
Probably
Yeah,
more.
is it
If you
free?
get unlimited
Probably
everything,
more?
if you get unlimited everything, especially 4G or 4G LTE,
Or
Bro.
5G now?
I thought
No.
everything used to be like $30 for like one person a long time ago.
well, that was
Limited
like
talk and
fucking
text.
yeah.
30
That
bucks
that
for
shit's
one
fucking cheese.
That doesn't exist anymore. It never existed. The whole time, look, he was like family plan. You had to get like, you have to have 2 wives, 3 children, and 5 dogs, all on the
You have to
fucking
have
everyone
two separate
connected.
families. 2 separate families.
2 separate families. You gotta get the whole block on your fucking. Everyone gets 30 off for unlimited talk and text. You can email the dog. You can send nudes to your wife's friend. You can do whatever you want, man.
All of it, but you just have to meet this requirement. Be a Mormon, basically.
It's that fucking spick, that one fucking cliche ass Colombian spick. He's just selling you it. He's like swole as fucking. He has like that line up and shit. The cut. That guy's beard.
He's just like, yo, bro, you gotta get one more person out here.
Every time he's explaining something, he's like doing this with his hands. Just being fucking goofy.
Yeah, I remember my first phone was a fucking prepay.
What kind of phone was it though?
No, it was one like a burner. It was a fucking burner. Yeah, so it had a little fucking owl on it. So like I got it.
Like
I
a
got it
Kevin Gates shit.
basically.
I got 2
You gotta design
phones.
I got it in fucking 4th grade, and my dad's like, call me when you get home, whenever, because he had to go work. I was like, I bet. And I felt so cool. But I just leave it in my room.
And then you'd be so cool. Like I would always get so satisfied when I'd close it, when I just smack it closed. Goodbye. Mad as fuck.
And no, but every time I'd call, it'd be like, you have $4.30 remaining. And then I'd call and tell them, I was like, okay. And then I'd call, and then it'd be like, you have $3 and whatever remaining.
Dad, we're wasting too much money.
I feel so broke, man.
It was pretty cheap.
Was it?
I mean, he put like $20 a month, less than that.
Shit.
I remember having conversations with people who had like minutes. I got 60 minutes left to text, or like I was texting my girlfriend all night. We were like in 6th grade. I was texting my girlfriend all night, man. I had 60 minutes left. I went over my minutes.
You say, dude, how much to go on for, bro? I went over these fucking minutes.
No, dude. Fuck
Talk
that
to you
shit.
later,
I
babe.
never.
I'm out of minutes.
I'm out of minutes.
Dude, no, my mom would buy fucking cards to call to Mexico.
You'd have to go to Jewel for that shit. Or like,
No, she went to fucking Armando's, bro.
Armando's,
Yeah,
Armando's.
she'd buy like a $5, $3 card. She'd get like 2 hours or 200 minutes, and she'd be like, oh, like, you had to call through the number, call through another number, then call the actual number, and then it'd be like, oh, you had like 200 minutes, and then it'd go, and then
That would waste like 5 minutes.
she'd look at the clock. No, like it started once like the call went actually when they picked up, and then she like write down the time, and then she'd tell her mom, she's like, oh, like my minutes are running out, like I gotta go.
God damn.
But now we got 5G, that broke ass shit.
That 5G's not even real. My phone does not feel any faster. It doesn't
No,
feel,
you need a new phone. Like you need a 5G phone.
like what is like the 10R?
That is a 5G phone.
10R is a 5G phone. Or you want what you think like it's such when they get the iPhone 11?
No, because I was watching this guy like reviewing like 5G or whatever. And he got like this like new Samsung phone, and it was like, oh, like yeah, like your phone has to like on the website say like it supports 5G, like it's a 5G phone, because like you need a different antenna.
Oh.
Because there's like an antenna like for 4G that we use right now, but for 5G you need a different antenna. But 5G, like there's like little towers on top of poles. But like the thing that's bad about it is like 4G, like they have one giant tower and it covers everyone. But like 5G, since it's like stronger, like the wavelengths are like shorter or whatever, so they don't go as far. So you need a bunch of 5G towers, not just one big 4G tower. So like that's like the thing. So like there's some in Chicago, you'll see it. They look like fucking transformers. It's like on the top of a pole, it has like 3 panels, and it's like black, and it's like this tall. It just sits on there. But you have to be like in line of sight for your 5G like kick up. But you'll get like fast as like you can download a fucking movie in like 3 seconds.
How long is the movie?
No,
Like an hour something.
Nah.
2 hours. You could download like the comparison's fast. Like 5G is really fast, but it's hard to fucking.
But does it compare to satellite signal fast?
I don't know how fast that is.
Exactly.
Which one? He said.
Which one?
He said, you know how fast that is? No. Do you? Nah, it's just fast.
It's bad.
But
Satellite
you ever
speed
called
of
someone before? That shit's fast. You know how fast Usain Bolt is? Nah, he's fast though.
Houston Bolt.
At the fucking Olympus. How fast were you?
Olympus.
He's at fucking fast, bro.
At the Olympus. At the Olympus.
He's in fucking Wisconsin Dells riding down the slide.
Fucking.
We gotta go back.
Oh fuck, there's a spider on me, dog.
No, yeah, low key, I did like swat a spider like 5 seconds ago.
Dude, I felt just like,
Yeah, I felt sad.
ah, fuck, dude, that's scary. I thought that was you, like, your hand like that, and then I felt it like going around my leg. I was like, this ain't Julio. Oh shit, man.
No, fucking
Y'all ever had ramen before?
ramen.
Like miso soup ramen.
Maybe like 6 times my whole life.
Come on, man. Come on. Miso? Just miso?
I've only had miso
Only miso? Really? How many times have you had ramen?
twice.
Twice? Okay, then that explains it.
I ate pho a
Did
lot
you just
more.
play it safe and just go for miso both times?
Yeah, I just got like with the little like fucking.
You can
fish
never
stick.
go wrong with the tongsuku.
Tongsuku?
If I'm saying it right, is a really good one.
Shit.
Uh,
Link.
Where we at?
But we are.
Yeah.
24-hour like ramen.
There is none here. We gotta be at Japan for that.
For real?
We gotta be at Japan.
Man, I
for that
bet one
24
closes
hours.
late. It's
Gotta be
fucking
like,
Saturday.
There's gotta be
dude.
one that closes
Nah.
late.
The one that I know
Chicago.
about, which
Chicago.
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 Chicago. ¿De dónde son ustedes? Somos de Chicago. That's
Chicago,
what you always
güey.
say when you're from. I hate it. I don't know why. It
So-
just gets on my nerves.
So they Chicago.
It's gonna be like any other place. Just be like, ¿Dónde es eso? They just won't know. You're
Just
like,
be like-
you're like, oh, we live by Chicago.
We basically
We
live.
live
You
by
live in
Chicago.
fucking
all of
southern
Illinois?
ass Illinois.
I live, I, live,
Chicago.
I live in California, dude. I live in Hollywood. Just tell them.
Dude,
Same shit, the Hollywood.
I went down to fucking Starved Rock like a while back.
All of America is in Hollywood to any
I wanna
family
go
that's
there.
in
Never
Mexico.
been to Starbucks.
Starved Rock's pretty nice.
Yeah, I've never been there either.
Really? I felt
I
like
wanna-
both of you would have gone.
I've been to places, but just not Starbucks.
I mean, it's not like, fuck, dude, Starved Rock, but it's like a place to go to pass
Still,
the
like,
day.
You're immersed by nature. By
shit.
Every time I'm like that, even in like the
Are there
fucking
logs?
trout forest.
What do you mean?
Like lodges or whatever.
Yeah, there are.
You can stay there.
There's like log cabins there, yeah. And then you can stay like in, there's Airbnbs nearby. That's what we did. We got
How
litty.
long did you stay there?
2 days. 2 nights.
Did you fuck up the
2 nights, 3
Airbnb
days.
or nah?
Nah. Well, I kind of did. It's
Cut
this one.
yourself?
Yeah. I gotta put my flashlight on. 1 second. It's smaller now, but I had to cut like this big
Oh fuck.
because I was like really fucking drunk, and apparently someone dropped like a bottle or something, and I was just walking to the fridge, and I guess some fucking shape, way, or form, the glass like slit my like basically my Achilles like line right there. Like it didn't like hurt me, but like just cut it open, and I didn't know. I was
I
very.
didn't know until I got in bed and
No,
then all the
I know. I didn't know
All the
until
blood leaked.
I walked into like the
I was
bathroom
pale.
and I looked down
And I
and I'm like, why is there blood on the floor? And then I like look down and like it's just seeping down my foot, and then some guy walks in. He's like, dude, your foot's bleeding. And I was like, yeah, I just found this out too. Thank you. And then he was like, we gotta wrap
we
it
gotta
up.
amputate it.
We gotta cut it off.
We gotta take it out, man.
Nah, he like wrapped the shirt
You're
around
infected.
it, and I was like, you're infected. Kill him.
Kill it.
On some Resident Evil type shit.
I'm sorry, he pulled out on him. Then damn, man, it's the third one this week. He's just like, what the fuck?
Who do you hang out with?
Who do you hang out with, man? Zombies, man. It's just fucking zombies, dude.
They just keep coming, bro.
Fuck. Bill Murray. Bill Murray's ass.
Yeah. But back onto the ramen tray. Have you ever had pho?
Yeah.
Like some slap ass pho?
I've had some
How's the
from like Vinny's friends' moms. Like a friend of mine, she was like, yeah, her mom was basically, no, it was some chick. And she was like, I didn't even know her, but we went out to like Hunley, like the white neighborhood of Hunley, like a really nice neighborhood. And this man was like, it's like some Asian lady just making some bomb ass pho. And I was like asking, how do you guys generally make the pho? 'Cause all she did was give like the noodles and like the meat and shit, like the protein. And like, she had like basically all the ingredients you put on like your pho laid out. And I was like, okay, what do you guys do? And she's like, you just pick whatever you want. They said whatever you want. I was like, what do you do? She's like, normally we get everything. Yeah. And I was like, but just like a little bit, because it'll be like perfect balance. So like all the white people were like getting like handfuls of like things, and like when it came to the hot sauce, they poured a lot. And she was just like, you get like a spoonful and do like maybe like a little tab and just kind of like whisk it around. These guys got like a spoonful and probably got like a little half of the scoop, like half of the spoon, kind of dumped it in and then mixed it. And you can smell like that'll like clear your fucking nasal congestion and shit.
God.
Like, and like guys couldn't finish it. I got like a little bit, like I told them, I just got like a little bit to top it out to make it look like a really beautiful like bowl. And mine was hot, like I was like, and these guys were red. And they were like, they couldn't finish it. And I was like, dude, they told you like one by one, bit by bit. But it was some good ass pho. Like I went 2 rounds.
There's this place.
But it was hot.
There's this place in Chicago called Tank Noodle. They got some fucking fire ass pho. Like they have like a fucking Michelin star.
In
and
Chicago?
shit. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
It's over there?
In Chicago.
I
I don't know if they're open. It's in Argyle though. That's hella fucking north.
Oh shit.
That's
Bro,
like
we're basically
we're there. We gotta go there. We're like that's the way back.
It slaps though, cause like they'll give you like a big ass fucking bowl of pho, and you get like the meat in there already, and you get your rice noodles, and then they leave out like fucking basil, some other leaf, bean sprouts, lime, and then you can put like some like brown sauce, and then you can put hoisin sauce, I think it's called, and then you can put fucking, what is that red one? Sriracha, and you can put that in there. But I don't like sriracha or hoisin sauce. I just put hella fucking, I don't like the taste of sriracha. I feel like it's gross.
I would just eat, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I would just stuff it in my mouth.
I'm just not.
Like if it's a combination of just flavors, then it'll kind of like take a balance out. Depends, but
Have you guys
I don't know when the last time I had sriracha sauce to be honest.
I don't like sriracha.
Have you guys had liver?
No, I heard that shit's
Liver?
ass.
Yeah, liver
What's
tastes
that
like
in
shit.
Spanish?
I hate it. Hígado.
You got them? No.
Yeah.
I thought they'd always put it in
Anytime
like.
There is liver.
Tacos.
I am not a picky person, okay? I'm not. But I will never for the life of me eat liver and enjoy it. I can't get that taste out of my mouth. It's very unpleasant.
I heard it is.
What are you doing with the air right there?
With the air? I don't know.
What air?
Yeah,
Oh,
the air.
The air,
he's
bro.
Like, he's just trying to grab the air like out of nowhere.
I'm just trying to suck some dick for money, bro.
I'm just trying to suck. You're gonna make some extra money, man. I'm
That's
too
so
broke.
stupid.
I'm too broke. You guys ever been on the Skyline?
No.
Yeah, it's cool.
How long was your wait? What was your experience for?
We were there
Loudly.
for probably half an hour, and the wait was maybe 15.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
15 hours.
It wasn't a bad line, to be honest.
It-
That's good.
But the elevator up, all the way up there, it pops your ears.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta pop your ears before they get too full. I don't know what the fuck happens. I try to do it, but then I pussied out. I'm like, I don't want to.
Is that? I love
He was like,
that.
I'm not gonna do anything. Just eyes. No, yeah, I've never been up there. Isn't there a restaurant up there? You eat up there?
On one of the floors.
It's probably like
There-
shitty bar food.
Oh, there's this
No,
thing.
it's actually like restaurants from all around like the area
Really?
that go there sometimes.
Olive Garden. Go to the Olive Garden. Apparently, there's like an Olive Garden in Times Square, and everyone's pissed.
Really?
Or like no one likes it. No one likes the Olive
All the
Garden in
Italians.
Times Square.
All the Italians are like, what the fuck?
You
Every
should-
Italian hates
If you guys go to Europe, go to the fucking Shard. It's
Go to the Olive Garden.
I'll go to Europe, bro. That shit slaps so hard.
Dude, those breadsticks are fucking.
Bro, unlimited. What
Made
fuck
by-
you mean?
Made by the same Juan of the same fucking bloodline from the one that made him here. They were all prepped by the same Juan. Fucking
Yeah.
George.
But there's this building called the Shard, and they have like, it's like it's like one of the tallest buildings in London, and it's like open, so like you feel the wind, and they have like turf on there, so when it rains, like it just rains in the building, and it's pretty fucking cool. And they have like a bar up there, and like a restaurant like lower on,
God
and it's
damn
like,
it,
and
guys.
you feel like the building kind of move a bit, cause it's like so fucking high up.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How high is the building?
Oh, I don't know. Like,
But
to
is
be
it
honest,
like really high?
yeah.
Compare it to one of
Like
these.
Congress Hotel or like
No, it's like either taller than, I think
Like
it might be
Chase
taller
building?
than the Sears Tower.
No.
Like Sears Tower.
Nah.
Dude, get your phone. Get your phone.
look it
You
up.
threw it over there.
Dumb man.
I don't need my phone.
Shit, I'm gonna go get it.
I'll get it.
My phone won't work. Fucking T-Mobile, the uncarrier won't work here.
Where did you go when you went to? What was your trip when you like? I remember you went to on vacation. You went out.
I went with my friends. Yeah.
Where'd you guys go? What was it?
We went to Rome, London, Barcelona.
How much did that all cost for you guys?
The trip in general, like just going from destination to destination, was like 2,000.
Okay.
And then I spent 2,000 there because food's expensive as fuck, especially in London. Cause like eating there is different. Cause like here people like food and go,
Yeah.
but like there you like
They-
sit down,
they meal out.
and
They expect you to-
and water isn't free either. Like you have to pay for water, and there's
Like,
no refills
is
either.
it-
Like there's no refills for anything. So like if you want a soda or whatever, like you get the tiny little can, and that's all you get. And you want another, you have to buy another. Like there's no unlimited refills.
There, so like not even at the McDonald's do they have like those fountain drinks?
So some places have it.
Some.
Okay, the Shard height.
You know where? At your house. Back home.
Back home.
Okay.
It's 1,004 feet tall. 1,004 to 1,016. And okay, remember that number. The
1,004
Is who?
is that place in Paris or where? Italy, Rome,
London.
London,
London.
Europe,
London.
fucking Asia, the wrong continent and shit. America.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Willis Tower is 1,400 to 1,700.
So it's about 300 feet, 400
Less.
feet less.
Yeah.
But still,
And it's
if
a
you
cool
feel
ass
it
building.
wobble,
That's why.
if you feel it wobble, it's still kind of like. Yeah.
It's not like oh fuck, but like
But it's kinda just-
like you can see like the building sway a bit.
Oh my god! Either way, dude, that structure. Fuck, dude, this Minecraft. All the building
No.
blocks should be.
They just all break.
Everything should just be stiff to the T, man.
Look,
Everything was made of sand.
that's
You
how
got
it
the
looks
creeper
like.
holding shit up.
Oh shit.
Here, let me see. if I
Creeper.
can-
Oh man.
Oh man.
Have you seen those videos? I fucking love those.
That's how it looks like.
Shit turns
It
me
looks like a
on.
piece of fucking glass.
And you eat where? Where is
Right
it?
up here. Here's the opening. You can see how it's open.
Yeah.
And you sit right there.
How much is it to eat in there? Dude, it's gotta be expensive.
Oh, I
just to
don't,
be
I
in
don't, I didn't got
Oh.
that type of bread. I just went up there and I was just like, hey, and then I went back down.
there.
Just a quick flex.
But like,
Vibes?
but the
River
cool,
Red.
the cool thing,
River Red.
the cool thing when you go up there is like, you know how like in the Willis Tower, like you're up there for 30 minutes, you come down.
Yeah.
Like, you can stay up there as long as you want. Like,
Oh.
you pay to go up there.
No, you can leave
Oh, you
whenever
can leave
you
whenever-
want
oh,
to. I
the
was
same-
just saying like us, like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so same thing. You go up there and you can stay there for the entire day for all
Probably
they care.
study.
Shit, but we'll buy what food, bring what food.
For real, dude. You
Just
kinda-
start sauteing up there.
When you try to like look at other tables to see like who didn't finish the food.
You just
but
eat the fucking scraps.
everyone's just like everything's gone. The plate is gone. People take the plates because
You eat the fucking bones. You're just like.
It's so expensive. They just let you keep all your entrees. They just enforce you to take it home. So what'd you do over at your trips?
We just like explored around. We went to like different bars because you can drink when you're 18, so we just drank a lot and went everywhere. It was really fun.
Where did you go with?
I went with my friend Ben, Nile, and Roshan. My
Oh,
friends.
Eli went?
Nile, yeah,
Goddamn.
little brown ass. The brown man, bro. That guy's goofy as hell. One of the goofiest people I know. And then we went to Amsterdam, and since like weed is legal there, we went to like a coffee shop because that's like their smoke shops. And yeah, he got a boosted board too. Hey, Grace.
Fuck you. Say it
we,
won't.
we went to like a coffee shop and we bought some bud, and it was some gas. That shit low-key fucked me up.
For real, every time I hear about their weed, everyone's kind of like it's okay weed. But I mean, like I feel like weed is weed. Like you still get high. I don't know. I feel like a stoner. If you kind of taste like, oh, this is mids, or maybe it smells like mids. But I always hear that they got like Amsterdam's got okay weed. But I'm like, I don't know. Like if it,
Aren't mids like the weed that doesn't smell?
they say it smells. It still smells, but it smells weirder. Like it smells dirtier, or like.
But is mids real weed?
Mids is weed. It's just I think it's like a term for just bad weed, like weaker weed.
Really?
That's just what it is. It's just weaker weed.
See,
It looks more like a leaf than it does like
like a
frosted
bud.
flakes.
Yeah.
You know, fucking like death. A bumblebee covered in
Like
honey.
honey bunches of oats. You know how
They glisten.
Yeah, that type. It's not that.
Yeah, that's what David is.
If it's not honey bunch of oats, it's means.
Was like you like walk into like rural areas or like, and just, people would just be fucking smoking? Did it smell like weed a lot when you walk throughout?
Oh no, most people just smoke in the coffee shop. And the coffee shop has like it's like filler. It's like different leaves, but like it's just like in a little cup, and like you can use their bongs, but you need your own piece of shit.
Smelling bud in there?
Yeah, no, it reeks of weed in there.
Oh, for real? Is that everyone hotboxing? Is it like a contact high when you walk in?
It like it's not like holy fuck, but you see a couple like it's not like the place isn't like packed because like it's common there, so it's like a few people go.
You think
in.
it'd be disrespectful if we pull up like fucking rowdy as hell, like to a coffee shop?
Oh, yeah,
get, like,
no.
and then just roll like the biggest session, just have like 10 blunts, and then just spark them all up. And
I know you could do that, but like when you go in, like it's literally like you walk into a Starbucks. It's just like a quiet
Everyone's
ambient,
gotta
like no one's like doing that. They're just like talking back. They're like, oh,
Just
you
have the
know,
podcast.
that's good.
Just fucking
What do you?
Action Bronson.
What are you talking about?
Action Bronson.
just like get rowdy as hell.
No, I was
Like,
talking.
10,000
You said
people.
podcast. I was like,
What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, so what'd you do in Amsterdam?
We went around. We like explored because we were like a bit out of the city, so we went into the city, and we explored around the city. We saw like Anne Frank's house. We didn't go in though. That shit was some bread. But we saw the red light district. That shit was cool. Apparently it's a scam though.
What is the red light district?
It's the prostitution
basically,
area.
Yeah.
There's
Why is it a scam?
well, okay, so one of my friends, yeah, so one of my friends went and he like went to go get a prostitute, and then she brought like her friend over, and he was like, oh, okay, like I fucked with it, whatever. So they were getting him head, and like 5-10 minutes later, they were like, oh, like you have to pay us like more if you want us, like if you want to finish. He was like, oh, and he's like, oh, and you have to pay for her too. She was like, she came here and did some stuff too. And he was like, wait, what? He was like, I only wanted you, like you brought her over. And she's like, well, you still have to pay for her. So like after everything like finished up, like he ended up out a G. And it's like, it's bad because like, and then you feel kind of bad because like there was these old guys like standing in front, because they're like doors basically. So imagine just like a bunch of glass doors. And like, but the girl like has to open the door for you to come in. Like you can't just open the door. So like it's locked. So she'll like unlock it and like talk to you.
When you go into like the red line, you go into a building.
It's like
It's all
basically
lit up,
imagine like, okay, for example, like you see how like you can see all the glass windows like that.
Yeah.
Imagine there were doors and it's like ground level, and like they're just standing there like showing themselves off or whatever. And then like you're like, oh, like I want to talk to you about whatever. So like you'll talk to them and like they'll open the door, and then if you guys do stuff like they have a curtain, they'll just like close the curtain. And then like you'll just walk around, but like there's like no photography or whatever because like they're all like basically naked. So, but it was.
Were they some semi like pretty women? Would you say?
Yeah, no, there was some like it wasn't like, oh fuck, dude, that's like an Olga, like an ugly ass bitch. Like no, they were like some like they were like terrible. They were like 6s and above.
I want to know.
What about London?
You guys know Shrek? I want a Fiona.
Oh, hey.
Stupid.
Oh man. In London, we stayed there the longest, and one of my friends, Roshan, he has like uncles that live there, so they took us out to eat and they showed us around some cool places, and we went to like we did a bunch of like touristy stuff. We also like went around the city, went to a couple clubs, which is kind of fun. We apparently you have to be 21 to get in the strip club there, so we were just like.
So you can do all that shit. You can basically fuck.
No, that's
That's
London.
Amsterdam.
Oh,
They're
talking
different.
about London.
Yeah, now we're talking about London. Yeah, but it was really fun, like
Okay.
just exploring the city. We got like this thing called like the London Pass. There's ones for Chicago too, and it lets you do like a bunch of touristy things. So we just went around and did a bunch of stuff. What the fuck was that?
It's a week.
Dude, that scared the shit out of me. I just hear it.
The drunk ass grasshopper.
Yeah, but that was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. But my favorite place was Barcelona. They got some good ass seafood there because they're right by like the sea.
Yeah.
Bro, I had calamari every single day I was there. And I killed literally tons of baby squids. Like I killed so many babies. They were so fucking good.
You monster.
It's okay. They were so fucking.
Is the
good.
service good over there?
Yeah, it was really good.
How do they treat the tourists? Like everyone.
They were like nice to people, but like since I would like try to talk Spanish to them, like they heard that I had like a Mexican American accent, so they were just like, oh,
American.
he's a fucking beaner, and I was just like,
Ah, su madre.
yeah, and then cause like in there they speak like a dialect of like Spanish. It's called Catalan, like in Barcelona, and it's like.
¿Qué pasa contigo, carajo?
Yeah, and they like there's like different words and it's like harsh. It's like basically like German Spanish. So there's like a lot of like.
Yeah.
So like they'll be like, talking like that, and she was like one of the ladies who's gonna clean my room. She was like, oh, like you want me to clean your room, but she like said it super fucking confusing. Like she said it like in Catalan, and she was like, you speak Catalan? Like basically she was like Catalan. I was like, what? I was like Spanish, and she was just like. Oh, she's like.
Yo hablo mexicano.
She's like, ¿Quieres que limpie tu cuarto? I was like, oh, yes, por favor.
Por favor.
Yes,
por
por
favor.
please.
Por favor. Chorizo
Yeah.
y tacos de lengua. Rapido.
Yeah, but there's hella nightlife in Barcelona. Like there's so
For
many
real?
fucking clubs.
I imagine the women are beautiful.
Dude, no, the hottest girls were in Italy. In
Really?
Rome, bro.
Biddies?
Dimes, tens everywhere, bro. You were just like, dude. There was like the weirdest thing was like there was hot girls of different races. You're just like, why is there a hot Asian girl here? Why is there a hot black girl here? Why is there a hot brown girl here? Like, this isn't where you live. Like, why? Like, do you guys just like all the hot people just fucking in
Just
Rome?
culminate in that one
It's
country.
all the girls that just have sugar daddies and they just clock out and go to fucking Italy and live there.
Dude, yeah, I was just like,
Or where'd you say was it? Italy?
Rome, yeah, in
Rome?
Italy, yeah. It was crazy, bro.
go for
I
the
enjoyed it a
wine.
lot though.
Did you see any hooded people in Rome?
Any what?
Any hooded people?
What do you mean by that?
Did you see any hooded people?
No. I don't know what it is.
Any hoodie people?
Any hooded people?
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Never mind, you guys don't understand.
Well, you gotta explain it now.
Yeah,
you
I
can't just read that shit up and just be
I
like,
can't. If you guys don't understand it, I can't. I'm sorry.
man, Scientology.
Who is this?
Scientology.
You know this guy?
It's the creed, man. It's the creed.
Oh, you dumbass.
Yeah, there you go.
Assassin's Creed, you
Yeah.
Just talking about video.
On that, that's Yo Adore.
Shut the fuck up. There's hella stray cats in Rome though.
What do you mean?
Like stray
Oh,
cats.
stray cat?
Yeah,
I meant like like straight cats, like straight.
They're
guys.
not gay.
Straight dudes everywhere.
They're not
Just
gay. I promise they're not gay. Shit. Damn.
That was a healthy run. Whoever's racing right now.
All you hear is sirens. I'd laugh.
Imagine if you could burn out on your fucking boosted board.
I can somehow.
The belts just come off.
He's just, he just starts burning up. He's just fucking, oh shit, was that like thunder? It was a flash.
I wish I had
The flash.
the flash.
Fucking make a good time. Fucking
What?
For
shut
the
up.
conversation that we're
Everybody
having,
just
man.
shut the fuck. Shut the fucking okay, so you went to where? Rome, Italy, same shit. Amsterdam.
Well,
London.
technically, it's not the same shit. Rome is its own thing within Italy.
No, that's the fucking.
Capital.
No.
If
Rome.
you would like, it's technically a capital, but like, I don't know if I'm.
No,
what I'm
I
saying
think
is
you're
correct.
talking about the. Where does the Pope live?
Rome.
No, but he lives in Vatican.
Vatican City.
He lives in Vatican City.
But Vatican City is in Rome, and
Yeah.
Rome is its own thing still.
Oh, because I know Vatican City is technically like its own state. Like you need your passport.
Like how
to
like
get in.
Washington D.C. But like
No, that's different. That because Washington D.C. is the district, like it's a district, but like Vatican City is like technically its own state. Like it's like
they
its
have
its own
different
country.
laws apart from
Yeah.
the other country, from Italy
How
itself.
big is it anyway? Like so
Oh
little,
no,
right?
it's
It's not that
the
big.
size of this basically. Like Grant Park is the size of Vatican City basically.
And everyone just like you gotta
No one lives-
you can't be wearing flip flops because then you'll be considered like in the church and then you'll be disrespecting God. On these grounds they're tainted. You cannot
Yeah,
be
they're
You
like
can only be wearing dress
wearing
shirts.
church clothes.
no,
and
it's
shit.
like you have to like this is fine.
a
But like,
9-piece.
you can't dress like a fucking body. Like
no
you can't be like
skateboarding.
fucking titties out and everything.
Aw,
I know, right?
I want to show my teeth.
No, dude, this guy gave us a handshake. He was like this last, right? He went like this, and then he went here, 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 and then you go like this. He went, and then you do it back.
That's it?
Yeah.
Why?
And he was a bracelet, so he was just like, he's like, oh, what up, man? What's up? And then and after that, he was just like,
Gave you a
He
bracelet?
gave me a bracelet, yeah, and then he was just like, oh, he's like, give me some money, man. I was like, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Alright, good.
Yeah, no, he was like, come on, man. He's like, I made these. Like, at least give me some money for my family or for my people. Whatever the fuck he was selling for, like, you know, cause like,
Did
you
you,
know,
did you have cash on you? Yeah, right? No?
yeah, no, I gave him some
You
money
got
for it.
Venmo?
You got Venmo?
Yeah.
You got
fucking-
WhatsApp?
Yeah,
WhatsApp?
Cash App?
Pay on Cash App?
Zelle? You got
You
Zelle?
got quick pay with Zelle?
You got Apple Pay?
Chase Bank?
Okay.
Cheso Banco.
Yes, don't.
Just add O's to
Italiano,
everything.
Italiano.
Pizza?
I'm speaking to you. Artist, I'm speaking to you.
Mad as fuck.
He's like, I understand now. They just start shaking his hands.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The
Yeah,
pasta though, the pasta, they don't lie. It's actually pretty fucking banging over there.
Okay, did you have like the fettuccine alfredo, like
No,
cliche, or what'd you
no.
get?
I got
Some fucking.
some pesto and then some of like their home like tomato sauce and stuff like that. And then I
I
tried.
imagine they got some good soups, or like coffee in general.
I don't drink coffee, so I don't really
Yeah,
know.
coffee drinker.
I hate coffee. Just does not.
I don't know. I like take my coffee like it's beer. Like I don't drink like alcohol, obviously. But
You don't?
No, I don't. I don't know.
Okay, when you said obviously, I was like, oh, dude,
Oh, you
like,
don't?
you
Yeah,
guys
you
drink
you
it?
clearly drink. No, but it's like I treat like black coffee as like a beer because
Oh.
it's like kind of strong. Like, you don't like you're not supposed to drink it. I personally don't think you're supposed to drink it with like sugar or like sweeten it up or anything. Yeah,
No, I just because I know Vargas would always talk about drinking black coffee, and he was like, oh, I love the pumpkin spice latte, but he would get just black, so like he wouldn't get like any, it just basically be like the pumpkin coffee.
Yeah, okay.
And I was just like, oh, but I don't like coffee. I don't like the taste of it.
Why not?
It's just it's like bitter to me. I don't like the taste at all. Like even the sweet coffees are gross to me.
No, I can imagine that.
I guess.
Yeah,
I know
being-
a lot
being-
of people like that.
Being little, like being like brought into coffee when I was little, I was like, this is a weird drink. I was like, this doesn't taste good. I was so like accustomed to like the sugary
Yeah.
apple juice and
But like now,
everything
like
else, really.
I don't even like. I don't like energy drinks or like coffee. I don't like anything that gives you like caffeine. Basically, like soda. I like sodas. Like that's a different story though. But like energy drinks and stuff like that, I don't like them at all.
Yeah, a lot of people in my job go out of their way to just buy like 4 to 8 cans of just Rain and Monster throughout the shift, because they're like, oh, I'm gonna go get an energy drink and I'll be right back. And you're like, okay, and then like then on break, okay, gonna go get another energy drink.
Yeah, no.
Or they got like they always have like a Coke or a Sprite on them.
What I usually do is like,
Water is their enemy.
no, yeah, I'll like drink water and then I'll make like a smoothie. But like when I make a smoothie, I don't like put sugar in it. I literally just grab. Usually I like strawberry banana smoothie, so I literally grab 2 bananas and a fucking boatload of strawberries to like make it taste like strawberry, and then I just put milk. That's it. Technically not a smoothie, technically a milkshake. Yeah, but that's like you put a hella fucking like ripe strawberries in there, and that's like what I'll make, and it makes like 9 cups.
Damn, buddy's still on the boosting. Nah,
You just sit him.
For real?
yeah.
It's a spot.
Let's jump him, take his thing.
Let's get him on the
For real,
podcast.
fuck it.
Tell us what you're doing on there.
Hey, we got boards to beat him.
Hey.
I'll race you for your boosting.
Someone recorded.
Allegedly.
But yeah, that's what I do. I don't like the fact of energy drinks and whatnot.
I don't like energy drinks either. To be honest, for a while, I had them just because people drink them.
You were just like,
no,
oh,
it's
okay.
not even that. I just wanted to taste it to be honest. Like I had like Monster like twice. I had it in a second time because I thought maybe it wasn't tasted. It wasn't supposed to taste like that, right?
Yeah.
Then it tasted like that again. I'm like, fuck this. This
See,
tastes like ass.
There's only one energy drink that I did not know was an energy drink.
Which was?
Have you ever had Game Fuel? It's like by fucking Mountain Dew or like 7-Up, one of the two.
I know. I heard like the gamers.
No way.
Yeah, it's
Kickstart. Isn't Kickstart technically a?
yeah. Well, who makes that? Is it Mountain
Mountain
Dew?
Dew.
Okay, yeah. So they make
Kickstart?
Yeah, they. But I'm talking about Game Fuel. It's like a different
Yeah,
thing.
PewDiePie video.
Yeah.
All the YouTubers kind of just.
Yeah, so it's like it's cool because like you can reseal the lid, but like I didn't know it tasted like I didn't know it was an energy drink. Like it tasted like I don't know if you ever had it, but have you ever had like cranberry serum mist? Like
Yeah. Spider?
No, that shit's moving. That thing.
oh shit, that's a cicada.
That's that motherfucker that went fucking suicide. That's the thing that we heard. This man was like, it's a leaf.
No, just move it. Don't kill it.
Why do these things go to sleep or what?
I think it might be
moving on
bad.
your foot.
Oh, see that? He's getting ready to take off.
Ah, you pissed it off.
Dude, he's like a fucking vibe.
Watch out, I got it.
Oh, don't kill it.
No, I'm not gonna kill it. I'm gonna push it.
Fling it like go.
Go, leave it.
He's coming on to me. Why is he retarded?
She's going back.
Coming back, dog. Jesus. Anyway.
Oh shit, I hit my fucking.
Dude, the cicada was chilling on my foot.
It was. I saw him move. I thought it was like dead or something.
How did it make its way right in
Dude,
between
he's
us?
like going by tweaking.
Scared the hell out of me.
That's what were we talking about?
The
the Game Fuel.
The Game Fuel. So yeah, Game Fuel.
That shit
tastes
slap.
like crap. That's what Nas tastes like brisk.
Really?
Like it has no citrusy like mountain like Red
Yeah.
Bull or like Monster shit. It just tastes like brisk. And I'm like, this is an energy. This is like brisk. Like
yeah.
it tastes like a high C. And it was just weird.
Yeah.
So I just had to put it away because I did have like a couple of Monsters throughout like my days, because it kind of does work. And I low key like to taste the Monster, but but when I had like a Nas, I was like, hey, you want this Nas? I don't like it. When they gave it to me, I was like, how long have you had this fucking Nas open? Like for a whole 2 days? It tastes like it has like no type of
Flavor.
no caffeine or what is it? The gas has no
Carbonation.
yeah. And then I didn't say anything, but I was like, because then I tried another Nas and they just don't taste like that. They all taste like high seas and shit.
Yeah, see, after I found out that Game Fuel was like an energy drink, I stopped drinking them. Because like I don't know, I don't know, it might just be me, but I just like don't like the concept of it. Or like pre-workout, I don't like that either.
I couldn't get into it. It just makes you feel weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I understand it makes you want to move, but
Does it really though?
does it really?
I
Like,
feel like you
does it
should just
does it
motivate
even-
yourself. And
Does
just
it even
do
benefit your muscles besides like benefiting your energy and your lazy self?
Yeah.
Being able to get you through the
I feel like it's just like a fucking kick, like for people to do it.
yeah, it's a little mental game.
Yeah.
Kind of boosted a little bit.
And not even mental, because that shit actually like does shit. But like some of that shit, because it's like some of it's not regulated. So like my cousin's like husband, he was like taking some pre-workout or whatever, and he had to go to the hospital.
Oh fuck.
Because he had like
How was his heart?
Like his heart was like beating really fast, and he had like a glob of just fucking material, like synthetic shit, whatever, like to help work, and they like pumped that shit out. Cause like, and after that day, he like stopped drinking like pre-workout, and I was like, I don't feel like you need like all these chemicals inside you, like, cause like we're made, like we're born with like the instinct of eating natural stuff. So like your body doesn't know what a fucking synthetic sugar is. Your body doesn't know what synthetic shit is, because that shit's not real. It's synthetic. So I feel like that's why I like staying on like, yeah, I'll drink pop every like once in a while, but like usually I try to like stay. It's like more natural stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Water slaps. Like you get some like
slaps.
cold, like not like ice cold, but like some like cold, like refreshing ass water, bro. That shit's like fucking Coke.
Water with
You
the
just
spots.
take it down.
Water
And-
forever is number one.
And it's like a good compliment to a lot of food. Like if you have like a peanut butter sandwich, it's peanut butter. That shit gets stuck everywhere. Drink water, bro. That shit game over.
I had a friend who, when I had a coworker, he's like one of the coworkers who only drinks like Powerades. Like you will always see him with some sort of energy
Sugary drink,
some
yeah.
short, yeah, like. And one day, like, because we would smoke weed, and one day he had this like cannabinoid disease thing where he can't like smoke weed anymore. But when he went to like the checkup, because he called off of work for like 2-3 days because he was like puking, like he was like, man, I'm sick. Like I was just in the bathroom, I just like laid in my own vomit, just kind of like with the water on, just like there. I was like, I could not stop puking. So he goes to get a checkup, and they ask him all the questions. And at first they said you need to go on a gluten-free diet, like you need to start eating differently, like you're fucked up. And then like nothing changed. He kept puking. He was still sick. And they asked him again. They asked him all the questions, and he was like, "Are you sure you don't smoke anything?" He was like, "I smoke weed." And he's like, "Okay, then that changes everything." Like, okay, it's not your diet. It's you. Like, you need to stop smoking weed. You have like this cannabinoid thing that's causing you to like.
Oh, he has like a reaction to it, basically.
Yeah. You shouldn't be smoking weed. At least not as much as he should, because apparently he's been smoking weed for like a long time. And then once he stopped smoking weed, everything was fine. And but like whilst the reason why they thought he like needed to change his whole living is because he always had the sugary shit on him. So he stopped drinking at first he stopped drinking sugar, he stopped drinking Powerade, and all he did was drink was tea. That's the closest thing he got to water. And I told him, I'm like, dude, you need to start drinking some more water, like, you know, like tea's not gonna help it. Or
Was it like a Lipton tea?
It was.
Or was it like a brewed tea? Dude?
It was like a Lipton tea, like he would actually make tea
like-
bags or whatever and shit.
Oh,
And he would
okay.
slam them, like he would slam like 4 to 6 in like within less than 5 hours. He'd be
Damn.
like constantly binge drinking these things. So I'm trying to make more tea. He'd be like so excited to go make a tea, and then like just
He's like, oh yeah, fucking dip it in
and
the
he would
tea
put
time.
and he would put extra sugar though. He would put sugar in them, so his teas would taste
Oh.
pretty fucking like they would taste when
It tastes like
water.
a fucking Lipton drink.
Tastes like a drink, yeah. So I'm like, man.
That's
And
different.
after a while, it was like, okay. And to this day, still doesn't drink tea, but it ended up being the whole marijuana thing. He needed to stop smoking a lot of weed. He needed to stop smoking in general. Now he's fine, but with tea, like that was like he hated it. Like I would recommend him tea, and he'd be like, apple juice. And I'd be like, no, drink some fucking water, dude. And he was like, can I drink Powerade? I'm like, no, you can't drink Powerade, dude. I was like, tell him like, Siete, bro, I haven't seen you once with a goddamn water bottle, not once. And he was like, orange juice, cranberry juice. He was like, cranberry juice. I was like, I'm gonna
Dude, that
kick.
shit, dude.
I was like, dude, I'm gonna like. I would always like give him shit like, dude, I can't. I'm gonna be really sad when I'm at your funeral, man. You better start drinking some fucking water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But,
bring a whole gallon to your funeral.
Just pour that shit on you.
But he's like,
no.
This is really bad, man. People have bad habits. Like every morning, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., I would see him with like Takis, just slamming them, or like on his break, man, just like, oh, champion's meal, just fucking sabritones with hella cheese everywhere. He's like, oh yeah, and he's just eating shit. And I'm like,
He said,
dude.
"Fucking meal of champions."
And then I get like
Living my
2
best
Powerades next to him, and I'm like, man. And it's always the blue ones, like blue and red. I'm like,
Yeah,
those are the
slap,
worst.
though.
I'm like,
Honestly,
blue and red Powerade.
slab. What do
I
you
haven't
mean?
had Powerade in so long, dude. I like once I saw a Powerade at like on a fountain drink machine over at like Old Country Buffet. I was like, this isn't fucking Gatorade. I was like, what is this? You serving Powerade on the fountain drinks machines? I don't know. I always thought it was like the fucking goodwill of Gatorade. I was like, this shit's just kind of wild.
No, you know what the goodwill of Powerade is?
Gatorade.
Gatorade and Powerade.
Yeah.
The shit that they sold at the vending machines at Elgin.
The
Fago? Fagos? Oh, head ass.
No,
bro.
it wasn't even that. Those were like the Cokes.
It was like something water.
Something sport or whatever. I don't know.
Oh,
like the water
Propels?
Nah, not those. Propel's
No,
actually
I
was
like
gonna
a
say
legit, a legit.
Propel
I
sort
was
of
saying
is.
Propels like Gatorade.
There's another one. I know what you're talking about. It was like whitish brand, like a
It was like
whitish
small.
brand.
Yeah, whitish, like gray.
White gray brand.
Oh, I don't know.
Those were fugazi. Those were weird.
Nah, dude.
But yeah, dude, people don't like water, man. Like there's a handful of people who don't like water.
That's, dude,
People don't like water, dude.
like, I don't know if it's me being broke, but like, I usually drink water. Like, water just like is so good. It like slaps so hard. Like, I've gone like extended, like, I know this isn't nothing like a grand feat, but like, I've gone like days, like weeks without drinking anything but water. Or like only drinking water, I mean. Or like I'll have milk with my cereal, but that's
bro,
that's
milk.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's different. But like,
You're not gonna have water with you.
yes, exactly. But it's like, I don't know how people are just like, oh, like I need a Coke, I need a fucking Gatorade. Like,
Yeah,
like
like-
if you look at how much sugar in that, like, bro, like a big chunk of that is sugar, and it's like I'm not gonna lie, they slap hard as fuck.
Coke can is like 24 grams.
Yeah, and like what I've started doing is like, say I do want a sugary drink, like I'll pour some into like, I put in like a mason jar in my hydro flask, and I'll pour some in there, and then I'll fill it up with water. So like I'll like,
Soda with water though?
No. I wouldn't do a soda.
It'd be like some sort of
it'd be
juice.
like Gatorade or like
Like a lemonade.
juice.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gatorade with water.
Gatorade is
also
It tastes so
really
much
good.
better. It tastes.
does.
I think it tastes better. Like
does.
it's less concentrated. You don't feel like that fucking like sugar on your teeth.
The
Like where that fucking like
the tanginess
yeah,
or whatever that is.
No, because
man.
like now I can still drink like a Gatorade by itself, but like usually I want it with water.
Right.
Because like I would just cut it and it makes the drink last longer. Or if anything, so it's just like you buy one and you get like 4 or 5 drinks out of it. And you're just like, because like I make them like kind of light. Like you'll get like the taste of it.
Low-key, I don't think about that. Like, oh my God. So, you know, I don't know if you ever seen these, but they're like glass lemonade bottles. It's like Simply Lemonade.
Yeah.
You ever see
Oh,
those?
yeah.
Like skinny glass. So I was hanging out. We went to like this picnic, and this friend of mine brought like their pink lemonade, or it was like basically like raspberry lemonade. And we took a sip, and it tasted like a popsicle. Like you ever said, just those regular
Yeah.
popsicle sticks, and they're just like colored, Gatorade color coded shits. It tastes like the red ones. And I was like, dude, this tastes just like a popsicle. And we had water with us, so like we proceed, like we probably like would take a sip, and then fill it up, like just keep balancing out water. And we were probably like a third of the way down to drink, and we just kind of filled it back up with water, and the taste barely changed. Like not even a little bit. Like it was still kind of like really, really strong, just like sugary. Like you couldn't really like tell. Like if I gave it to someone, you couldn't really tell that I filled it up with water. Again.
Yeah.
And it was like bad. Like I was like, this is kind of bad. Like that kind of like made me think like, you know, like your way. Like say if I had a Gatorade bottle, I kind of just pour a little bit, then filled like the rest up.
Yeah.
You know, ratio it out with water and shit, and kind of like have like a somewhat of a soft drink or an energy drink with me. But like shit like that, though, that's kind of wild. Like whatever they do to make drinks, it's a lot of sugar. It's pretty
Dude,
bad. It's really gross, man.
If you look at our fucking consumption as like a
Simply
fucking country
lemonade.
of like how much sugar we intake, dude, we eat sugar like fucking crazy. Like, I know like the one thing that like is the fucking like my ultimate like critical like point, I forgot what it's called, like, weakness. Yeah.
Imagine this, like, you know, back then, like, was it like 1400s or so? Speak of like the 1400s in Jamaica or Cuba, like those areas, they were massive distributors of sugar. If we ate sugar like back then, how we do now, imagine how much more money they would have today.
That's true.
Just imagine that, dude. I
Yeah.
feel like they would be the richest area in the whole world.
Yeah, dude.
But then oil took over all this.
Yeah, right. There was like they had like a bunch of what were those acts, and like I don't remember history class, but I just remember like all those trade-ins and just transfer. Like the trading of goods was like some crack. Like everybody was trading. Everybody was like making moves. Like there was money to be made when it was those times. There was money to be made. If you had shit, everybody was farming. Everybody was
out for it.
Yeah, dude.
Whereas now it's
Now we're
all
here, though.
a
That's what
lot
we made.
more
Well, now it's a lot more
Cocoa,
complicated.
concentrated.
Yeah,
Really?
no, and it's like straight sugar. But the thing is, like, candy and fucking chips, like, especially like hot Cheetos, like, I'm brown, bro. Like, those things, like, the lime ones. Oh.
The lime hot Cheetos.
Yeah, those just slap
kinda
differently.
snack. I have like an itch for a lot for like gummies. I usually have like an itch for gummies, but when it comes to chips, it'll be like the Dorito fucking Takis, the Dorito Takis.
Oh shit.
Those are the nitros or whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Those ones always hit me.
Have
in the
you,
spot.
dude?
Those are bad.
And like usually like my go-to would be
Some
like
Nutella. Nah, just kidding.
if I really like wanted
Nutella
chips,
on the
it'd be like barbecue chips or fucking.
You always buy barbecue chips, and I'm just like, dude, you're the only nigga I
guys
know,
don't
dude,
know
who
what
likes
you're
barbecue
on.
chips.
Bro, what the
I
fuck
don't
is
fuck
wrong
with
with?
barbecue
What do you mean? Are you
chips,
serious?
dude. I don't fuck with barbecue chips. They give me PTSD. They're my least
Why?
favorite. They're my least favorite
Why?
chip.
Why?
It's just barbecue. It's just
Why?
It's just not the taste. I want
Nigga,
like chip.
what?
I just like, I don't know, I like cancer. I like all the dirty shit. I like, I don't know, extra cheese and extra cheese.
Fuck you, bro. Dude, barbecue chips slap so hard. I bought some today, bro.
Some Lay's barbecue chips.
No, I
like an actual bottle of
like a
barbecue.
barbecue.
I just got
a bag
fucking
of Lay's.
original and I just dumped barbecue sauce
Some
on.
famous Dave's barbecue fucking
Some
sauce.
baby Ray's. Sweet baby Ray's. Just dump that shit all over
that
there.
He
No.
said, I went to Ripfest and got me one of those barbecue sauces.
Shit, dude. Shit.
Those are like the bane of my existence. So like, I usually try to eat healthy, but it's like chips and candy. Like I try to like if I buy candy, I'll like make it last though. Like I'll buy like the other day, or like a week or two ago, I bought like 2 Starburst, like the packs you can buy at the store, and that lasted me 2 weeks. I just eat like one a day. Like if I like was craving it, I just pop one in.
I'll be
and
binge
then-
eating snacks.
That's the thing. You gotta portion it out, or like, cause I put them on the side of my backpack, so I just grab 1 or 2, and then I'll just pop them in, and I forget about it, cause it's just like I really wanted it at that point. So it's just like it's kind of like an addiction basically. Like you just get one, you're like okay, like I got my fix.
You gotta put it in a spot that makes it less
My mouth.
convenient.
My mouth.
Just it's less convenient because
Yeah.
once it's gone, it's
gone.
gone.
I don't
I
gotta
can't
worry
get it back.
about it. I don't gotta worry
It
about
disappeared. Like it's good.
Someone else's problem.
My stomach.
My stomach.
And
The
whoever
sewer.
got.
Whoever's working on the sewer. Sewage.
Plumbing's crazy if you think
is.
about it.
That's money, man. Or why is it crazy?
Just think about it. Like, say that big ass building, like they have to set up bathrooms, like on every
On
like single
floors.
floor.
That
Set it up
follows
that
the
follow
system.
into the line, and then once we get there, it's like you gotta pump that shit out one way, and then get it into a plant, process
They'll
everything.
dispose of it.
Yeah, and
And
like
then-
working with like
and then turn that shit into water bottles or
yeah, like
same
I
for
forgot.
turtles.
They turn like I think they turn like human shit into like fucking fertilizer or something. I don't know, but
send it to the Home Depots.
the home depots.
They gotta be making money with all of our shit, man.
But no, but like the one thing is like
There's some fucking Jew, dude. There's
No,
some Jew.
no,
This fucking
no.
who's making money.
the one thing is like, because with like human feces is like, if you have like a sickness or something like, that can get into the food. So like that's because that's why I don't think they use it.
Oh yeah, you're right. You fucking up.
Yeah, because like
Some Haiti shit.
because I remember I heard something about like people fucking like shitting and like having like a disease and like it went into the plant. I'm like, fuck you up.
The one that scammed
we
me
really
shit
fuck
was
with
Hulk.
cow shit, bro.
Oh,
the
God.
Ebola shit. That's how Ebola was.
Dude, Ebola's fucking wild, bro.
Ebola's still lurking.
It's,
Bro,
it's-
it's been lurking. It's been lurking even before they fucking mentioned it.
measles is back, bro. That's some bullshit.
That's because of the anti-vax people, to be honest.
It is.
It is.
I
People
didn't know
are
that was a
fucking
thing.
stupid.
I would
People are
see
stupid.
those memes and I'm like, why is anti-vax coming back? But like now it's like apparently some white people just don't want to give their kids
No,
a shot because of the government. Or some shit.
No. Because people are saying like, it will give my kid autism, and it's like
You give your kid autism by giving
With that cigarette in your mouth, Martha, get that shit out of here, you
that
stupid
fucking
ass.
bitch.
Fucking dude,
This,
tuna
that's what happens
casserole.
when you drink when you're pregnant, dude.
Smack the shit. No, dude.
That's why your baby's got an eye all the way down.
The third nipple.
The third.
Shouts out.
He's got
Shout
four.
out.
He's got
He's
four.
He's got
Is
four.
he like lower
He's
ones?
got one here and then the other one.
I have like a nipple
It's
on
so
my.
hot.
I have like another nipple on my
If
nipple.
I could lactate through those, man.
I heard guys can lactate though. But it's like rare
It's from
though.
all the soy. It's all the vegans that are like just
There's
all that
fucking grabbing their
all that estrogen is just pumping through their fucking through their clits, man.
Dude, I was talking to Raul and he was telling me about when you were vegan. He was like, "Oh yeah, you just eat hamburgers whenever you were fucking vegan." I was like, I was vegan for like a month.
Yeah, how was that by the way? He told me it was like decentish, but it's a different lifestyle.
It's okay. It's not. Let me phrase this the correct way. It's hard, like it is hard, but once you get used to it, it's fine. But it takes a lot of cooking.
Yes,
Like
sir.
you need time to like do it, and like I'm lazy, so like the convenience of getting fast food was like better than me trying to cook at home. And then I didn't know much about cooking, so I'd cook the same thing over and over and over. So I was just eating fucking quinoa that tasted one fucking flavor every goddamn day.
Live quinoa,
Dude.
live quinoa, and like a lot of fucking hummus.
Yeah.
A lot of hummus and fucking.
Bro, and every day I just wolf it down. And like I started getting fucking tired of it. I'm just like fuck, and I just wolf it down.
Jesus.
So it's just like, if you know what you're doing and how you cook, being vegan it's just like a mentality. It's a mentality.
You may as well be. You may as well just be making like I don't know, like a vegetable bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just start sauteing shit.
Bro, but
A lot of people just kind of like turn to
Saute zucchinis, man.
sauteing things.
Some zucchinis, add some salt in there, throw in a couple onions.
A lot of
some
Asian food is
garlic.
cool too. Like you take out their protein and just
That-
add all whatever they be adding to their meals.
dude, that's the
like-
one thing
it's
that
good
like
influence.
I'm happy I'm dating like Casino for that, cause like bro, like that's a whole fucking plus. Like the food that they serve
That's a
slaps.
whole, yeah, that's a whole lot
Like, 'cause, like-
archives of just
Yeah, cause like I've never had like that much like Asian food before. Like at fucking Panda Express or some like
Yeah.
fried rice or some orange
the
chicken.
kung pao shit. I
Yeah.
don't even think Asians eat kung pao.
Yeah, no, I don't think they eat anything that we eat.
Yeah, they're just like
It's like a different. It's like a sauce, and then they put peanuts in there, and it's like some other shit. Dude, but peanuts in
Is
food.
good.
Yeah,
Oh,
peanuts in food,
they
bro.
have peanut sauce.
That shit
There's
slaps.
some peanut sauce. You
Szechuan-
fuck with peanut sauce?
I don't fuck with my food having peanuts.
Dude, I love
Bro,
peanut.
If my food is
a-
savory, I will not fuck. Why
I
are you
was-
gonna add peanuts?
I will-
Dude, no.
I will suck some dick.
Don't
for some
fucking
peanut
knock
butter.
it till you
Peanut
try
butter,
it.
okay? I love
Don't
peanut
knock
butter.
it till you try it.
I'll
You have to try
I'll suck
it.
some dick for some Uncrustable, man. Just give me one good.
Oh, bro,
Ooh,
Uncrustables.
Uncrustable, man, it's kind of wild, bro.
Bro, if you look at jelly and jam have hella fucking sugar.
They do. Any type of preservative like that,
It's
even
straight
if it's
sugar.
organic or whatever,
It's straight sugar.
all
Some
of it.
farm-made
They just
shit.
make the natural sugars come out, and then I don't know how, but then the sugar just amplifies by like a billion times more.
Cause I think it starts crystallizing,
It
turning
does.
into jam and
Jelly's
shit.
so good.
It is.
Jelly's really
Have you had
good.
fucking peach jelly?
Peach jelly.
Peach
That
jelly.
sounds good.
You know,
Peach
you know the Pepper Palace?
Yeah,
They used to sell jams and jellies.
really.
Like a lot. Like these some more than just hot sauce. They have like Budweiser hot sauce and all these other hot sauces.
Uh-huh.
They have like some pretty cool. I think like their what is it? Their inventory probably died down, so they don't get a lot. Like it's always dead. That Pepper Palace. Before they have
They're
like
still
Keep
open, though.
opening it, though. They keep opening it.
No,
in
they
different
they
places.
they make they have to, cause like Woodfield Mall is like, cause I was
There's
looking.
gotta be like one rich guy from like fucking Schaumburg who's just like, hey, I'm gonna have a pepper party, you know? Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
get.
'cause I was-
Susie's bringing the fucking kids, and Margaret's bringing the Twin Devils, and I gotta give them the Budweiser shit or some fucking peach habanero sauce. That shit's a
Dude.
thing. Pepper
Yeah.
Palace has crazy shit.
But I heard that shit slaps
It
though.
does.
Like mango and like
habanero.
mango habanero. That shit slaps.
You
But,
have
like-
decent hot sauce with some sort of like flavor to it.
Yeah, cause Woodfield Mall is like one of the biggest malls in the U.S. Like,
Woodfield?
Yeah, it's weird. Like I
I
didn't
think it's
that.
the biggest one in Illinois.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I
It
can
is,
get-
right?
'Cause that Chicago
No.
that Chicago mall right here is oddly smaller.
It's just a water
It's like
The-
floor.
yeah,
the
the
reason
water.
why it looks big is just because of the floors, but Woodfield.
And most of it's just Macy's,
and it's just Macy's.
It's
yeah,
Macy's all the way up.
8 floors up.
and then it's just the little stores in there. But yeah, but Woodfield Mall is one of the
That one's
biggest.
ass.
So like they have to make a decent amount of money to stay in Woodfield because real estate's good in there. Like it's expensive. Like there's rarely empty stores.
It's free real estate.
Yeah. Yeah, but that shit. Some bread. I'm just hungry now.
For real, we've been rolling for like an hour.
Have we?
It's like an hour or something. It's pretty healthy.
So McDangs.
I felt that synergy, like, hey.
Alright.
Oh fuck. Oh. Adios.